And it's time to wrap this broadcast up with the Aldersons Awards West Printware's postgame show. For trophies, awards, t-shirts, and so much more, go to aldersons.net for their full catalog. We are at Curtis High School. I'm Tony Davila along with Paul Beatty, and your final score is Curtis 75 and Kentwood 50. The Curtis Vikings just made it to state. They had to win. The top 6 make it to state, so Curtis will be one of those teams. Started out with a 19-0 run, did the Vikings. Kentwood broke that with a 3 by Mason St. Louis. Into the first quarter was a 24-8 lead, and that lead would just be too much for Kentwood to overcome. Curtis led 38-23 at the half. Then it was 61-35 at the end of 3, and the final score is a 25-point win for the Curtis Vikings, who were at that point number 6 in the RPI. They could possibly move up with this big win over number 14, Kentwood. They were ranked in number 14 in the RPI.
So yeah.
That should possibly bump Curtis up a little bit.
So we're not sure, but I'm hearing that Tahoma beat Olympia and Federal Way beat Rogers. That would be one semifinal in this district, and they will play the winner. They'll play each other in one semifinal. The other semifinal will be Curtis hosting the winner of Graham Kapowsin and Union.
All right.
They were talking that it was Camas, but Camas is a 10 seed. They will not play Camas. Camas did win, will advance, and they'll play Kentwood in a loser out next week. But with that win, Curtis is one of 4 teams in the semifinals and advancing to the state regionals regardless.
That they will. All right, let's get to the final score, the scoring here for the Kentwood Conquerors. Their leading scorer and the leading scorer for the game, Logan Stempniak, 28 points for him, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Kamal Hamilton had 3 points, Mason Pinello with 12, Mason St. Louis with 3, and Davian Chase with 4. Kentwood went 10 of 12 from the free throw line. For the Curtis Vikings, their leading scorer was Devin Witten with 21 points. Mario Nordy had 1, Tice Paulson with 12, Gabe Martin with 2, Zoom Diallo with 20, Cinque Maxwell with 5, and Trent Williams with 14. The Curtis Vikings went 9 of 16 from the free throw line.
Wow. It seemed like they did a little better than that, but nonetheless, I mean, they didn't really need to as they rolled on in this. Just a really outstanding performance all around here for the Vikings tonight, Tony. They didn't rely on any one person tonight, even more so than usual.
No, it started out with Devin Witten doing a lot of the scoring at 13 at halftime, was the leading scorer at halftime, ends up being the leading scorer for the game with 21 as well. But Diallo had 9 at halftime, 11 in the second half. Paulson ends up with 3 more after the half. Trent Williams had a big second half with 9 points for him in the second half alone.
So just a crazy, just a solid game all the way across. So you ready for our MVPs?
That I am.
Let's get to our MVP. Let's start with the visiting team, the Kentwood Conks. I think this is pretty easy.
Easily had a double-double in this one as well, where Logan Stempniak, he might have had as many rebounds as he did points at 28.
Yeah, he was, and played with 4 fouls for a quarter and a half.
Yeah.
On top of, and never came out. So, yeah, Logan Stempniak will be our player, our MVP for the Kentwood Conquerors. Now for the Curtis Vikings, this is an interesting conversation. Who do you like here?
I like Devin Witten a lot. I thought he played well. Came out with that calf. Hopefully that is just a cramp and not anything more serious than that. But I think with him and Trent Williams, I think Trent Williams had the best game that I've seen. He missed the last game. Looks like he broke his nose, has the the Russell Westbrook face mask that he's wearing now, Rip Hamilton, whoever you want to call out there, face mask out there. But I think Trent Williams played a really good game for the Curtis Vikings.
I love Trent Williams this one. Just the fact that I don't know how many times he was on the floor, just the extra things that he did. Witten had some really good defense, a couple of good swipes as well. Did a nice job there. But I think we got to lean toward the senior here, Trent Williams.
4 of 6 from the line, 14 points for him. Yeah, I think Trent Williams had a really good game for the Vikings.
So Trent Williams will be our MVP for the Curtis Vikings. All right, that's going to do it for us tonight, and that'll do it for us for this week. Now, tomorrow we will take a look and see who we have, where we're going to be. We have state swimming as well this week on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Lots of district basketball all over. And unfortunately, we're running into a little bit of a shortage with some personnel as COVID has hit a couple of our guys, and they are out probably all week. So we will see what we can get covered as best we can. It is our plan to be here for the semifinals and finals for the girls and boys of District 3 and 4. 4A here at Curtis High School. That is the plan for us to be here for those games. Hopefully we can get everything worked out. All right, that'll do it for us. One more time, 75-50. Curtis runs away and hides early in this game and makes it stand up. We'll talk to you next time here on the Eli and the NFHS Sports Networks.